Hello everyone, today I want us to learn how to extract the elevation of any place on earth using Google Map. And so I would want us to go right into it. This will be a somehow shorter tutorial, and so let's go into it right away. So I would want us to choose a very small area, like a small island where we can do our test on. So I would want us to zoom in to see where we will get a small island. Okay, so let's go to Cape Verde and find one of the smallest islands and then do our test on it. I think there is a small island on the north of Nova Scotia which we can do it. So let's choose this small volcanic island and let's do our test on it. So we zoom in as much as we can and then we start our analysis. So the first thing you would want to do is to add a path. So you go to add a path or polygon and then it will pop us as select a starting point. So the first thing you want to do is you try to populate the entire area with the points of the path or the polygon that you want to create. And so let's start. We start from here. Let's do this. And so now that we have the whole place populated with the points which we will be extracting the elevation from, we will save this path or this polygon. So we save it. We name it as maybe elevation extraction. And then we do it. I think it will be best to do this on a Google Maps or a Google Earth app instead of like using a web browser to do it. So I would advise you do it on a Google Earth app instead of on a web browser. And so with this, we go to file and then we export as KML file. And so we click on it and then it will be downloaded as a KML file. So we can see that here. And then we go to this site such as GPS visualizer. We select this one, GPS visualizer. We go to lookup elevations, choose file, and then we bring in our file that we made open, and then we convert and add elevation. You can see it is, we are seeing it here, but then let's go back and choose a more better option. Instead of choosing a GPS file which we did earlier, we will choose a plain text, and then we then click on convert and add elevation. So we click on convert and add elevation. And then we can see we are having the latitudes, the longitude, as well as the altitude or the elevations in meters. And so we can now download this one as a test file. So we go to our Excel file, we open Excel as an app. And then we click on open file and open. We browse. We go to the downloads and then we pick, let's select all files. And then we pick this text file that we brought in, open. And then these prompts will come. What you do is we want it to be delimited. Start import row at 1. we keep this one. Our data is having headers, so we click on my data is having headers, and then we click on next. It's comma delimited. We click on next. It's a general one, or yeah, we click on finish. And so we can see our data is populated here. We can see the type, we can see the latitude, the longitude, the altitude. We don't need this one, so we can delete it. And what next we do is we change these ones to numbers, say 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we double click on it to change all the T's into numbers. So we are having a total of 64 points. And now we have our X, Y, and Z data. And so with this, we can save it as a CSV file. Let's go, save as, browse. Let's put it at the downloads as again. Click on downloads. We click on CSV, comma delimited. And then we click on save. So now we have our file, which is having our location data as well as the elevation, which can be used in many softwares that we want to draw, perhaps the elevation profile, we want to just analyze or create contours. We have all of this that we can use because we have the X, Y, and Z data. Thank you for your time. I hope this helped you to complete a project you are working on.